So you're looking to get 4,000 hours of watch time for your YouTube channel. That plus 1,000 subscribers, and you're gonna be able to monetize your channel and make some money from the content you're creating. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through 12 tips to help you get to 4,000 hours. Plus, if you stick around till the end, I'll add one bonus tip on how you can supercharge your watch time using email. Okay, so I know the 4,000 hours of watch time is a little bit tough to understand sometimes. It's 240,000 minutes, but what I thought might be a better way to think about it is on how many views you need to get on your channel. If you were creating videos that were say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes, chances are people aren't gonna watch on average half of your videos. Getting people to watch half of your video is doing really well, because what happens is some people leave within the first few seconds, and then some people watch the entire thing. If on average people watch say 2 or 3 minutes of your videos, that means you need to get from 80,000 to 120,000 views on your channel to reach the 4,000 hour metric. If you break that down to daily views, you need from 220 to 330 views per day to get to 4,000 hours of watch time within 1 year. Okay, so how can you get that many views on your YouTube videos? Yeah, maybe you hit a home run and have a viral video that has hundreds of thousands or millions of views, and you'll get to the watch time amount that you need and be able to monetize your channel. But using the same baseball analogy, I don't want to plan on hitting a home run. I would much rather just plan on hitting singles and doubles and doing it consistently, and knowing that within the 12 months I'll be able to get to my goal of monetizing my channel. The 12 tips we're going to go through are things that if you do well, I think within 12 months you should be able to get the watch time you need and monetize your channel. Tip number 1, choose a narrow niche and create bingeable content for that audience. So you don't want to be really broad with your initial content. You want to choose something very narrow so that if someone ends up watching one of your videos and they'll be suggested another one of your videos, they could sit there for hours and just watch one video after another on the same topic, and you're going to rack up watch time really quickly. Tip number 2, create content that people are searching for on YouTube. So this is one of the best ways to show up consistently on YouTube, especially for beginners that don't have a ton of subscribers. So if each of the topics you create a video on people are searching for, that means new people are finding your content. And if it's in a narrow niche, that means that they're probably recommended other videos on your channel. And so if you, for example, were to create 10 videos that get 1 view per hour, because those are topics people search for, you would get to your 4,000 hours of watch time. So that would be 24 views per day times 10 is 240 views per day from topics that people are searching for. Obviously not all of your videos are going to do that well, but just as something to think about is if you're creating a ton of videos and each one of those are showing up in search results, it's a great way to consistently get views for your channel. We have a whole video talking about best practices for YouTube SEO. You should definitely check that out if it's something you're interested in. I'll link to that up above right here. Just because you're creating videos on topics that people are searching for doesn't guarantee that every single one of your videos is going to rank #1 for those search results. But that moves me on to tip number 3, is to consistently create content. This helps in a whole bunch of different ways. Number 1 is you're creating content in a narrow niche for tip number 1. And so the people that subscribe to your channel are gonna probably like your new content. And so each week, or more than once a week, depending on how frequently you put out content, we definitely recommend doing at least 1 video per week. But so your current subscribers are being notified of new content coming out. Your videos are improving because you're practicing a lot. And as your channel grows and as your initial subscribers watch your videos, you'll be surprised that your videos more and more start showing up in search results. They more and more start showing up in suggested videos. And just little by little, it's like a snowball where it gets bigger and bigger, and each video you put out is getting more and more views and is showing up in more and more places on the platform. Tip number 4, write a script for your videos. So the important thing is here is you stay on track with your content. So if you just freestyle it, hit record and start talking, it'll probably take you twice as long to explain something than if you were to actually write out a word for word script of what you wanted to say. And so the important thing is here is to be concise. Don't have something take longer to explain than it really needs to. And so if you're thinking through all of it beforehand, the recording goes easier, the editing goes easier, people watch each of your videos for longer. We have a whole video with several tips on writing your script for your YouTube videos. I'll link to that up above right here. Tip number 5, create great thumbnails. So you can't actually have watch time for your videos if no one ever clicks on them. And the thumbnail is one of the most important things for the click-through rate of your video. So the percent of the times that YouTube puts your video on someone's screen and they actually click on it. And so if you want help learning how to create great thumbnails, check out our tutorial video. I'll link to that right here. But basically, the thumbnail is one of the most important things besides your actual YouTube content. Invest the time, create amazing thumbnails, get people to click on them, and you'll be surprised how quick your channel grows. Tip number 6, create and share playlists. So playlists are really easy to create, especially if you're creating content within a narrow niche like we talked about in tip number 1. Playlists make it easy for the viewer to watch one video of yours after another and are less distracted by other content. Playlists can even show up in search results. So someone could be searching for a given topic, come across your playlist, and binge watch a bunch of your videos. Also, playlists are really easy to share. You should definitely organize your channel page based on playlist, and so it's really easy to skim through your channel and figure out what it's about, which will help you get additional subscribers. That was one of the tips in our How to Get 100 YouTube Subscribers. I'll link to the video about that up above right here. Also, you can share your playlist outside of YouTube, so on social media or to your email list. So you're basically taking someone that was doing something else and bringing them to YouTube to binge watch your content. So playlists are an amazing way to get people to consume lots of your content all at once. Tip number 7, add a popular uploads playlist to the top or near the top of your channel page. So what happens is someone visits your channel page because they want to know more about you, what type of content you create, or maybe they just want to watch more of your videos. And so what videos are they most likely to want to watch? Probably your popular ones. And the thing is, YouTube probably promotes the videos on your channel that have quite a bit of watch time. People watch those videos, and that's why YouTube wants to show them to more people. And so by adding this one playlist to the top of your channel page will help you get more views and more watch time for your channel. Tip number 8, do live streams and create other long form content. This is kind of an advanced tip, so we don't recommend doing it if you just have a few subscribers and have only put out a few videos. But if you have close to your 1,000 subscribers, several hundred at least, and you're getting better on YouTube, the thing is you've built trust with all of the subscribers you have now, and so they may want to get and be willing to consume longer form content on your channel. And so a live stream is a great way for you to get a bunch of those subscribers all in one place at the same time viewing your content, helping you get more watch time. We recently did a live stream on our Spanish channel. That channel has 170,000 subscribers, so it is much bigger, but we had, from 100 to a few hundred people on the live stream for the 49 minutes it lasted. Plus the replay has gotten several thousand views. I think overall that one live stream has over 1,000 hours of watch time so far. Obviously on a smaller channel, it's not going to be that big, but creating longer content for your subscribers, for people that know you better, can be a great kind of advanced tip to get a bunch of watch time from one piece of content. Tip number 9, consistently review your channel analytics. So there's a wealth of information available within YouTube Studio. You can figure out which of your thumbnails have the highest click-through rate and improve your click-through rates based on what you're seeing. In the audience tab, you can figure out what's the day and time that more of your audience is online and decide what days and times to publish new content. You can figure out what phrases people are searching for to find your videos. You can figure out what videos suggest your videos. You can figure out what other videos are popular amongst your audience. Another thing you really want to look at is your audience retention. And so you can see during a video, if there's a big drop in the retention, it means you did something people didn't like and they left the video. So did you take too long to get through the initial part of your video before actually presenting the main content? Is it something you said? Did you take a break to make coffee instead of talking to the camera and a lot of people left? But if you look at your audience retention, you can figure out how to better retain your audience in each of your videos, giving you more watch time each time someone clicks on one of your videos. Tip number 10, double down on what's working. So if you pay attention to your YouTube analytics, you're gonna see which videos are getting more views, which get more watch time, which thumbnails have the best click-through rate, and a whole bunch of other things. So if you realize, hey, if I publish on Wednesdays, I get more views. If I publish shorter videos, I get a bunch more views. If I bring my dad on and ask him questions, people love that. Who knows? Whatever it is that's working for your channel, don't branch out and try to do a million different things. Figure out what's working, do more of that, and you're gonna be surprised that you're gonna get a ton more views, your audience is gonna grow, and you're gonna get a lot more watch time. Tip number 11, start a conversation and listen to your audience. So one of the things that we do is respond to almost all of the comments on our channel. And the thing is, if someone leaves a nice comment, ask them what other videos they wanna watch on your channel. And they're gonna come up with ideas of things that maybe you weren't thinking about that could be an amazing video. The thing is, if you're having a conversation with them, it makes them feel more special. Not all YouTubers do this. And so you're having a conversation with them, you're building a relationship, they're gonna wanna watch your future content, they're gonna leave videos on your future content. Someone that sees that there's a bunch of comments and a conversation happening in the comments of your videos is gonna be more likely to leave a comment. And interactions and engagement on your videos is one of the things that YouTube likes to see. And so if there's a lot of engagement, YouTube will show your videos to more people. There's a whole bunch of benefits to getting to know your audience and building that relationship. So you can do that in the comment section. Also, if you took up our advice and did a live stream, you have the live chat as well, where you can get to know your audience better. The thing is, what we do sometimes in our videos is say, hey, we're thinking about doing a video about YouTube ads. Write YouTube ads down in the comment section. And if there's enough comments, I'll do a video about the topic. And so someone watching your content can tell you, hey, are they interested in that or not? And so if no one writes saying YouTube ads, then I'm not gonna do a video about YouTube ads. And so there's a ton of different ways to have a conversation with your audience, build a relationship, and you'd be surprised on what that relationship can turn into as far as your audience growing and you getting more watch time on your videos. Tip number 12, start growing an email list and then notify your email subscribers when you put out new YouTube content. There's a bunch of benefits to this. One is YouTube just loves it when you're able to bring someone that was doing something else and then get them on the platform. They can show them ads, and when you monetize your channel, guess what? You get to share in that monetization. Also, when new content comes out, the most important time is the first 24 or 48 hours. So if you email your subscribers, hey, there's a new video, a bunch of people click from their email, watch the video, that's a great signal for YouTube. And then YouTube goes and finds other people on the YouTube platform to watch that video. So new people are finding you because you push people from your email list. Also, these people that are interested in your content that signed up for your list, week after week are clicking on your emails, watching your videos, and you're getting tons of watch time. To give you an example, with our Spanish channel, we created a guide to Instagram and then created, say, 20 videos where we mentioned that guide. We were able to get tons of email subscribers for that guide and a few other things that we created, where basically over the last year we had a non-existent email list, and now we have over 25,000 people that are signed up. Each of the times we send an email to this list, we're able to get several hundred people to click on one of our videos and watch them on YouTube. So one, having an email list and sending people to YouTube is super helpful. So the example of our Instagram guide was a great way where we were able to get thousands of email subscribers, and they basically all came from YouTube. You know, for example, on our English channel, we have a masterclass of how to grow on YouTube. So if you're interested in signing up for that, we have a link down below in the description. It's an hour-long free masterclass where we walk you through a bunch of tips on how to grow your YouTube channel. So definitely sign up for that if you're interested. So in the last tip, we talked a little bit about how you can use email to get more watch time on your channel, but in this bonus tip, we're gonna go even further. And so that's basically by creating a video course or by creating a several-day challenge. And so what happens here is I'm gonna walk you through an example of how Sarah Beth Yoga collects emails and then how she uses that to get people to watch a series of videos on YouTube. So at the end of the video, you're gonna see a screen like this that she says, hey, in the pinned comment or in the description, you can watch this video by clicking there. You then give her your name and email address, and then you can watch an unlisted video on her channel. The thing is, with unlisted videos, it doesn't count to your 4,000 hours of watch time. But what happens after this is really important. You get a series of emails saying, hey, we're gonna have this 7-day yoga challenge. And the thing is, these 7 videos were created in 2015. And then for new email subscribers, you know, maybe once a month, she has like, hey, there's a 7-day challenge. And so every time she gets new email subscribers, she sends them this 7-day challenge videos. And so if someone were to go through this challenge, they're gonna watch 7 videos that are 15 minutes long each. So, I mean, essentially you're getting 2 hours of watch time for someone that signs up to your email list and then goes through this. This doesn't have to just be for exercise or something like that. I mean, I've heard of things of like the 30-day green smoothie challenge, or if you look at Pat Flinney as a 3-day email challenge where you can go from 0 to 100 emails. There's a bunch of things you could think of here of how over email you could deliver a series of emails that all send people to YouTube and watch a different video in a series of a course or challenge or whatever it is. So if you're able to get someone's email and then through a series of days send them another email with another video, you're gonna get someone to sign up to your email list to consume a whole bunch of videos in a short amount of time. And so definitely think about how you can incorporate email into one, getting email addresses from YouTube. Then after you get their email, sending them a series of automated emails where you're sending them back to YouTube watching more and more of your content. And so each new email subscriber could mean hours of additional watch time. Okay, so 2 quick recommendations. Watch our video on how to write a script for your YouTube videos. I'll link to that video above right here. Also our video on how to create great thumbnails so you get more clicks, more views, and more watch time. That video is down below. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.